Hello, I'm Ian Bell, Security and Data Protection Officer at Manx Telecom. Today I'm going to talk to you about the most successful method used by attackers to gain access to your systems. This is the simple email. About 94% of all malware is delivered through emails, designed using social engineering tactics. The only way to mitigate and minimize this risk is through constant user education. The attackers only need to get it right once, whereas we need to get it right every single time. The clever use of social engineering preys on trust relationships, a sense of urgency and vulnerability to get you to release money or data and information that you would normally protect. When we talk about phishing, there are a number of different types of terms and phrases that we use to describe the various different levels and complexities the attackers might use. Phishing itself could apply to just a simple phishing attempt or to any one of these methods we're about to discuss. Common phishing are emails sent en masse using crude social engineering tactics designed to strike it lucky and reach a mass audience. An example of this is when an attacker uses a well-known brand or service provider and generates a sense of urgency, prompting you to act quickly and without thinking before your account or service is suspended. The next method is spear phishing. This is more targeted and may be harder to recognize. This is because the recipient has been singled out and researched to increase the relevance of the message and consequently the chances of success. Whaling is another form of spear phishing and uses figures of authority to increase that sense of urgency and credibility of the message. Smishing is a SMS or chat-based message provoking the same sort of actions as the other phishing tactics. And finally, vishing. This is a live call or voice-based attempt to compromise you and manipulate you into releasing money or access to your systems. What makes phishing such an effective form of attack is its use of social engineering to manipulate the target. There are numerous tactics. The first is creating a sense of urgency. This is commonly used in most attempts to drive immediate action and not allow the target time to think before they act. Creating a sense of familiarity is a powerful one, particularly with the use of social media, allowing the attacker to build up a picture of you, your social network, and exploit any existing trust relationships you would have, forcing you to make unquestioning action. For example, in spear phishing, they might build up a relationship with you before they launch their attack, increasing their chance of success. Attackers frequently use the voice of authority, mimicking your manager, bank, or government authority, trying to trick you into acting immediately before thinking things through. They also use the fear of missing out as a clever tactic. Particularly with the shift to online shopping, many people fall prey to special offers and last-minute deals. Attackers use fear, insecurity, and naivety as a powerful tool against the elderly and vulnerable in many instances and exploits their fear and lack of knowledge on a particular topic to act immediately before losing something. All these examples exploit basic social norms, but they can be combined together to be more effective or even used with other tactics like a baby crying in the background or doing you a favor or asking you to do them a favor to increase their chances of success. So how do we protect ourselves? Technical controls should be used and employed to filter out as much spam and phishing as possible, but this is not always effective, and the final line of defense is always us. This requires a heightened level of awareness, which can be achieved through training, but the most successful methods for ensuring constant awareness is through the use of simulations. These can be powerful and reduce our susceptibility to social engineering tactics. I would like now to introduce you to a tool that is available for our security products partner, Trend Micro. Trend Micro's Phish Insight is a free service that will help staff increase their awareness to phishing and other cyber threats. It has a simple user interface and you can get up and running within 4 easy steps. They've done all the hard work for you and have well-designed templates that look like real phishing emails and reflect the most recent threats identified by Trend Micro. All the templates are customizable, allowing you to change things around and make them more relevant to your organization. This basically will allow you to tap into some of the social engineering tactics we've discussed earlier and use them against your own staff. You can track the results as they happen in real time using the dashboards provided, identify teams and individuals that need more training, or if you need to, export the data into spreadsheets or other tools. The phishing campaigns can be tailored to focus on particular areas or tactics used by attackers. And this is coupled with modules that have been provided by leading training content providers to bring you cutting-edge, engaging and effective training. Sign up and registration is free and simple, and there's a premium version for firms or companies with more than 200 employees. So, in summary, we've covered the topic of phishing and given some examples of the types of attacks used and social engineering methods attackers commonly employ. The tool we've explored today is available through Trend Micro and is an ideal method of building that awareness and ensuring resilience. I hope you found this talk informative and it's increased your levels of awareness and interest in this topic. If you have any questions or want to explore this further, please reach out to myself or anyone at Manx Telecom, and we look forward to supporting you further.